Why don't people pursue their dreams? Have you ever wondered why so many people never pursue their dreams, even when they're capable of so much more? I believe it's because most of us simply don't know what to do next. And deep down, we don't believe it's even possible for us. We think we don't deserve it. But ask yourself, how much time have you spent in the last 90 days working on you? What books have you read? What new skills or knowledge have you gained? What kind of investment have you made in your own growth? If you want to keep up in today's fast-changing world, standing still means falling behind. You have to run just to keep up. And that starts with developing yourself, the root of inaction. Fear. Most people aren't living their dreams because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of stepping into the unknown. I met a woman recently, smart, skilled, talented, yet she wasn't pursuing her dream of becoming a consultant. Why? Because deep down, she didn't believe she could do it. She didn't believe she deserved it. Fear, limited vision, low self-esteem. These are what keep people stuck in jobs they hate, in relationships that are toxic, in lives that feel small and unfulfilling. Even when people are given opportunities, like a $300,000 early retirement offer, many won't take the leap. They can't see life beyond the job, beyond the relationship, beyond their current situation. Fear is a liar, doctor. Blanton said fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. It kills dreams. It paralyzes you. It will rob you of your potential if you let it. Zig Ziglar put it best. FEAR, potent false evidence appearing real. So what's the benefit of letting fear control you? What do you gain by holding back, by giving up on yourself? Absolutely nothing. I had to learn this the hard way. I didn't want to make mistakes. I wanted everyone to like me. I wanted to get it right the first time. But life doesn't work that way. You will mess up. You will get hurt, but that's how you grow. Rebuild your self-esteem. Self-esteem is confidence in yourself. It's knowing that what you've created so far in your life came from you. And if you want different results, you have to become someone new. You have to fortify yourself. How? Start by monitoring your inner dialogue. Talk to yourself like someone you care about. Encourage yourself. Lift yourself up. Remind yourself, I can do this. When I wanted to become a speaker or a businessman, I had to tell myself, Les, you can figure this out. You just haven't learned how yet. Read books. Take workshops. Seek mentors. Learn from those who've done what you want to do. Stop waiting for permission. Go get the information and build yourself up. Guard your mind. We live in a negative world. You don't have to teach children how to misbehave. They do it automatically. And as adults, we've been conditioned with fear, doubt, and worry. So protect your mind. Stop watching the news all the time. Limit your exposure to negativity. Only feed your mind what uplifts and empowers you. Start your day with inspiration. Journal your thoughts. Record your goals. Keep track of your ideas, because one great idea can change your life. Your pain has purpose. Sometimes your breakthrough comes disguised as a breakdown. A man I know lost everything and ended up starting a credit repair business. Today he earns 6 figures. A woman at her father's funeral noticed neglected graves. She now runs a successful gravesite maintenance business. Out of pain came purpose. So what idea are you sitting on? What dream are you carrying around but not acting on? Take the leap. You don't need every resource in place. You don't need everyone's approval. You just need to take action. Have you ever had an idea only to see someone else launch it? Don't let that happen again. Get out there. You'll face obstacles. You'll be knocked down. That's part of the process. Life is going to hit you, whether you're on the field or sitting on the sidelines. So at least get hit chasing your dream. You don't have all the money, all the support? Don't worry. Take the leap anyway. The universe rewards boldness. Get in the game. Stop spectating. Get in the game. Fight for your future. Struggle, yes, but the calm comes after the storm. And when you do, things will start to click, calm as you are, with your dream, your hunger, your determination. That's all you need to begin, because life isn't about avoiding the fight. It's about becoming strong enough to win it. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Things will never be ideal. There will always be some reason to delay. The kids, the bills, the divorce, more money. But the truth is, start now. Use what you have where you are. Do not wait. Most people hold back. Not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and hit. Many never aim at all. They're waiting plain and safe. But that's not walking by faith. That's walking by sight. I was born in a poor area of Miami in an abandoned building with a twin brother. Adopted at 6 weeks old. In school, I was labeled educable, mentally retarded. Held back in the 5th and 8th grades. No college degree. But my mother believed in me, and that belief carried me forward. One day, a teacher challenged me to solve a problem on the board. I told him I couldn't because I was mentally retarded. He told me never say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That was a turning point. I spent 14 years sitting in the audience at motivational seminars thinking, I can do that, but paralyzed by the question, how? Don't wait to know how. Commit. The how will show up. Move before you're ready. Stretch yourself. Take risks. Make the decision. I'm going to make this happen. When I was a boy, all I wanted was to buy groceries for my family. My mother worked as a maid for wealthy families. We wore hand-me-downs. I promised her I'd take care of us, and I did. I bought her a home and supported her until she passed at 88. One day, a friend threw away a set of motivational tapes. I asked for them. He said, sure. Those tapes changed my life. It's not what you leave for your children. It's what you leave in them. You have something special. You have greatness within you. You must feed that belief. Go to workshops. Listen to the right voices. Challenge yourself. Make your move before you're ready. Most people settle. They live low-risk lives. But if you're not willing to risk, you can't grow. If you can't grow, you can't become your best. If you can't become your best, you can't be happy. It's short and unpredictable. Eat dessert first. Take chances. Fail, learn, detox your life. Surround yourself with people who energize and uplift you. Ask yourself, whose pace have I adjusted to? Are the people around me pushing me forward or holding me back? Call forth your team. Work on yourself. Take responsibility for where you are and where you're going. Say it. I expect to win. My son once asked me, Dad, do you expect to be successful? I asked him the same. He paused and said, let's walk. He had the talent, but he was behind on his dreams. You got to kick it up a notch. Don't be casual about your dream, or you'll become a casualty. What's your signature? How will your industry remember you? What standards do you hold yourself to? Set a new bar. Never settle for, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The mindset should be, if it ain't perfect, keep improving it. Train yourself. Push yourself. Take full ownership of your life. Yes, it's hard. When you've given your best and lost everything, that's hard. When I was diagnosed with cancer, it was hard to fight to stay positive. And my son asked, are you going to die? I told him, no, I'm going to fight. But I also admitted I was scared and that I needed help. Ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to stay strong. Don't stop until you get it. Life is worth it. Find 5 reasons why it's worth it for you. Mine were taking care of my mother, proving I could do it, leaving a legacy. No one could have predicted I earned millions of dollars speaking after my upbringing, but I did because I found a way. We all need coaching. We all need help. At times, don't be afraid to reach out. As Joe Frazier once said, we're all like blind men on the corner needing someone to lead us across. None of us succeed alone. Look at your life. Assess your fears. Face them. You have the power to push past rejection, fear of failure, fear of being judged. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take a stand. Be yourself. You won't please everyone. That's okay. As Bill Cosby said, I don't know the key to success, but I do know the key to failure, trying to please everybody. So give more of yourself in your work, in your relationships, in your life. Live full, die empty. When you align your talent with your purpose, whether that's your career, your business, or your calling, and you commit to giving your best, life transforms. It gains new depth. You feel happier and more fulfilled. That doesn't mean you won't face difficulties. Life still brings challenges, but now you're walking a different path. You begin to see things from a new perspective, one that most people never reach. This shift is what Henry David Thoreau meant when he said, most men live lives of quiet desperation. Many people drift through life disconnected from their gifts, never realizing their purpose. But once you do, once you choose to live a life of giving, you no longer need an alarm clock. Purpose wakes you up. For years, I ran from my calling. I didn't feel worthy. I had a limited vision of myself. I was afraid of stepping into the greatness that life was trying to pull me toward. I kept saying, not me, find someone else. But life insisted. You see, we all owe something. John Powe once wrote, I'm afraid to tell you who I am because you might not like me, and that's all I've got. We are shaped by those who love us and by those who refuse to. I'm not standing here as just Les Brown. I'm the product of many people who poured into me. I call some of them cookie people, like Miss Leon, who gave me cookies after my mom punished me. Even when I was at my worst, she saw my needs, not just my flaws. Cookie people love you unconditionally. Then there are chicken soup people, the ones you can call at 2 in the AM for help. If you don't have people like that in your life, you need to find them. And if you've had them, send them a letter. Thank them. Let them know how much they've meant to you. That kind of appreciation makes a difference for both of you. Giving doesn't just help others. It opens up space in your life. Nature abhors a vacuum. If your hands are closed, nothing new can come in. But when you give, you invite more into your life. And that's not just material things. It's joy, connection, meaning. Every time I give a speech, I'm not just sharing. I'm receiving. As the saying goes, we teach what we most need to learn. I'm still growing, still searching for my own greatness. The more I give, the more I get. We could eliminate poverty and hunger overnight. Not with money alone, but with understanding the power of giving. Go to any community and you'll see those who contribute the most are living the most abundantly. As Earl Nightingale said, our success is directly tied to the quantity and quality of service we give. Giving also means giving thanks. Gratitude has power. Be thankful for what you have, even if it's not everything you want. When you focus on what you're grateful for, that's what expands in your life. But if all you focus on is lack and negativity, that's what you'll keep getting. Energy flows where attention goes. And finally, giving includes forgiving. You can't grow if you're holding on to pain, bitterness, or resentment. Forgiveness isn't for the other person. It's for you. It's how you release yourself from the past so you can fully live the present and create the future. So give your gifts, give thanks, give forgiveness. Because in doing so, you unlock the true abundance of life. As Paul once said, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. We've heard that message before, but living it out is hard. It's not easy to let go, to move forward. But I want you to remember this. What you have is enough. And the more you give of yourself, the more you discover just how much you have to offer. None of us can honestly say we have nothing to give back. Others have made the ultimate sacrifice so we could enjoy freedoms we now take for granted. We owe it to them and to ourselves to give something in return. If you only do what's easy, your life will be hard. But if you choose to do what's hard, your life will become easier. Doing what's easy means complaining, giving up, settling, becoming bitter or angry. Anyone can do that. But doing what's hard, getting up day after day, pushing through rejection, chasing your dreams, that leads to growth. Doing what's hard means showing up when it's uncomfortable, talking to strangers, pursuing opportunities with expectation and belief. You might find pigeons out there, but you're hunting for eagles, and they're rare. Still, if you keep showing up with consistency and hope, eventually someone will say, I've been waiting for this. Dr. Robert Anthony said something powerful, and when you keep your commitments, you change your results. And no, you won't be perfect. You won't keep 100% of your promises, but the more you commit, the higher your success rate becomes in business, in personal growth, in your relationships. If you want to change your life, the first step is commitment. Make it a priority. Your life begins to matter the moment you truly commit to your vision, your family, your future. Those are the people who make the biggest impact. The ones who say, no matter what, I'm showing up. I remember being a door-to-door salesman. My mother was ill out of work, and I had to sell a minimum number of TVs each day just to keep us afloat. I knocked on doors until midnight some nights. Rejection after rejection, but I wouldn't go home until I met my goal. I had made a commitment, and that commitment pulled me through. Something changes when you declare, I shall do this. The universe takes notice. It responds to those who refuse to quit. That business you want, that book you want to write, the life you dream of, that's not someone else's job to build. It's yours, and you have the power to create it. But you must be willing to stand tall through the struggle, through loneliness, through doubt, through rejection and loss. Even bankruptcy, over and over you must choose not to turn back. People who've changed. The world, they made declarations. Kennedy said, we will go to the moon, and we did. Because he committed. Someone said, we will end polio, and we did. Because they committed. And the freedoms we enjoy today, someone was willing to give everything, even their life, so we could have them. Commitment means saying, here I stand. I can do no other. It means standing up for your own life. It means saying, I matter. My dream matters. It means aligning yourself with something greater and allowing life to move through you. And yes, we short circuit that sometimes. With fear, with envy, with laziness, but deep down the human spirit cannot be destroyed. I've read Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning multiple times. It's a powerful reminder of the spirit's resilience, that even in the worst conditions, we still have choice, purpose, and power. Sometimes commitment means going back to school, back to basics, back to the starting line, sitting in classes with people younger than you, feeling out of place, but doing it anyway, because the goal is worth it. I remember losing everything, my house, my car, my credit. I was sleeping on friends' couches and on my office floor. I'd wake up early, dress before anyone arrived just to keep up appearances. We all pretended not to notice, but I never gave up. I couldn't give up. They say in good times, you carry success in your pocket, but in tough times, you carry it in your heart. I cherish those hard times. They made me who I am. Staying committed often means taking unpopular stands. Safety asks, is it secure? Politics asks, is it popular? But commitment asks, is it right? When I was a legislator, I saw people betray their own beliefs to keep the Speaker of the House happy. But real courage, real commitment requires you to sometimes step out of line. As Thoreau said, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. And if you're truly committed, you will hear that different beat. Don't expect others to understand. You don't need their permission to follow your calling. That job might be safe, but if your spirit says go, you go, because you've made a different kind of commitment, one that no one else has to understand, one that's for you.